Hey guys, it's me, Matthew. Rare makes games still. They just announced a new game. I forget what it's called though. Elder Wild? I don't know. But what I do know is that tonight we're playing Perfect. Tonight, for me, I'm playing Perfect Dark. For you guys, it could be whatever the fuck time you want. I was a Perfect Dark kid growing up. This is gonna play regardless of when we start up. GoldenEye had already been out like a year when I got my N64, so I kind of missed out a little bit. The fervor amongst my friends had kind of died down a little bit. But I wanted to be on the ground fucking floor for PD. I was very, very excited. I thought the expansion pack shit made it cooler. I was like, it's more exclusive because I got this little red brick that barely did anything. But I've always been keen to like go back and play the single player of this because I remember enjoying it a lot. I did play through, I want to say, half this game, the single player, when this launched on the 360, which was what, like 2010 maybe? I forgot when that was, but it seems like a long time ago, so I'm pretty sure at least this HD remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, holds up fine. But we'll see. We can like putz around the Keratin Institute, you know, do all that farty stuff. I am one Joanna Dark, woman about town. We don't have the James Bond license, so let's just make a female James Bond. And they did a pretty good job of that, all things considered. God, this thing still looks amazing. And I really wish more remakes of this ilk came out based on N64 games, where it just took the frame rate, resolution, texture quality, and just really boosted like further beyond than anyone had done it, because this still uses the N64 game as a base. I'm pretty sure they just redid everything from top to bottom basically, but just kept like, because this controls exactly like how it controls, or like adapted to double.
Hi. Hiya.
How'd they get me in this? So you don't have a mouse. I guess that's a future computer. Ones that look bulkier than computers today. And
Don't you have to be somewhere?
don't you gotta work? Mr. Keratin always reminds me of John Hammond from Jurassic Park in this.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I can do practice. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need practice. She just says hey a lot. I do like how they automatically just say that without really getting too close. Not have to initiate a conversation. And this is one of the most fabulous parts of the Keratin Institute, the timeout room. I don't know how this place works, but their elevators just kind of have a mind of their own, and they just kind of do their own thing at all times of the day. They just move upwards and downwards, always moving. I guess that's good. It implies that business is happening. They have a nice lobby with two couches that face each other. One thing about this remake I remember is that the lights are a little too big. Way too big. So yeah, you could do some challenges and stuff. You're not going to do that. I'm looking for Mr. Keratin.
Hi.
Hiya.
Lots of highs.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you what to shoot at.
I don't know, it sounds like a Rare employee. Most Rare games, just Rare didn't want to pay voice actors, so they just did it themselves. That saves money, I guess. Man, I kind of forget what's down here. This is where all the naughty haughty toddy agents go. I forgot this place is this big. Damn. What the? Oh, right. You could do this if you wanted. I mean, if you wanted. It doesn't even control that half bad. I bet you on the N64 control. Oh. That's all I could really do. I thought I could let it smash. Kind of smash. That's good enough. That hot baking England sun. Hello, I'm lost.
What do you want?
Hi.
It looks like Dr. Doak,
Just
bitch.
cleaned up, so don't make a mess.
Would you clean up this hangar? Wait, look at this. I forgot that about hover crates. There's a whole dumb mission later that revolves around hover crates, I think. Come back, hover crate! Oh. I remember being blown away by this intro at the time. I was blown away by any intro that was on the N64.
Why the big hurry?
If Dr. Cowell is not extracted tonight, Datadine will put him through mind conditioning.
I guess because of the accent.
Chance of finding out what
Reminds me of Hammond.
Are they all expendable?
Don't joke.
Don't joke, Joanna!
What's the target location?
Work your way down the building to the ground level. Dr. Cowell will be in our research lab somewhere in the...
Oh my, I never. Now, she should probably press like a alert. There's some type of clearly aggressive ship coming up our building. Good luck, Perfect Dark. So here's Rihanna Dark. I mean, sorry, did I say Rihanna? No, I do mean Rihanna, because she looks like fucking Rihanna. Maybe the skin tone's a little bit lighter, but damn. I don't know why they changed her face so much. There's 3 completely different looking Joanna Darks. There's the one from the N64 original. There's the Raver girl that looks like she's from an SSX game from Perfect Dark Zero. And then there's this one. I don't know why they so drastically changed their face when other characters their faces aren't that changed that much. But look how fucking awesome this looks. I really miss when games kind of look like this. Just incredibly high fidelity, low fidelity. I can go to that, I can go to unarmed, and I can even have a secondary. Punches for damage, but then this is to disarm to get someone to drop a gun, which is pretty cool. I loved when first-person shooters were like, yeah, secondary weapons, it totally makes sense. Oh god, I'm so smart for thinking that out. Can't think of the first game that did secondary firing modes for weapons. I want to say it was Turok 2, but I'm sure Turok 2 haters will be like, no man, it wasn't Turok 2. It's some fucking PC game. I'm gonna shoot these. Yeah, it's a little waste of bullets. I have 67 shots. I think I'm good, but those lights in this remake, they're a little much. I guess it's realistic. I remember how later on in the game, at least, if you sneak up to guys, you do. Oh! It did it! She did it! She kind of did the gangster lean with her gun. She only kind of automatically does it in certain scenarios. You get really close to an enemy. But it seemed really cool. I wish it was something you could trigger by yourself. I think you can turn this off, maybe? I can. Don't want to do that yet, though. I think that comes later on in this level, so... I was gonna say, I think if you put on higher difficulties, you get way more, objectives, just like in GoldenEye, which was a really good system. I don't play every single first-person shooter under the sun anymore, but is that really a thing that happens much? Do we have that anymore? If you put up a difficulty level, you get more objectives? I want to say it does. And I still love these texture map faces of various Rare employees, and I think Nintendo's at the time. I think they got all their faces deleted from Microsoft, because Microsoft were like, no, we can't have that. I'm going to crouch so I can get close to this guy. Yeah, look at that shit. Yeah. He's taking that really well, that shot to the dome. Pretty sure this blows up in a very rare 3D first-person shooter style explosion. You know the one when you'll see it. That one! It's like 3 or 4 little baby explosions all going off at the same time. I was gonna say, I think Perfect Dark had that functionality where you could use the Game Boy camera or something. You could print your face if you wanted to do like the face mapping, but I think they canceled that when they were afraid people were going to like make their bosses or the teachers or other various trolls make their faces and then shoot them in the game in like deathmatch mode. It was probably a good call. I saw the edge of a guy right there. I got him there. And there's something really special, unique, magical, whatever you want to call it, about how Rare first-person shooter games control, and I guess to the same extent, Free Radical games, just the weapons sway. Oh shit! Ah! They're dying. So yeah, just the weapons sway, just how it feels. It was kind of unique to them, and I always kind of assumed that was because how GoldenEye started as a rail shooter. It has a specific feel to that, and then they were just like, well, let the player walk around, and thus GoldenEye, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure there was a lot of different ingredients to that mixture that made GoldenEye feel like it did. There's so many strong men here, though. You're gonna have to die, though. I'm sorry. It's the only choice you have. All right, so this is Datadyne, but also really looks like the PD logo. It kind of confused me as a kid. Fuck you. Anyway, I think we're good. Objective 1 completed. Good job, Riri. Alright, floor 2. Kill Peter Molyneux.
What?
That's for Project Milo, you fuck. Alright, so Falcon. Fortunately now it's like silence is also not an option, and I don't think I get a silencer anymore unless I can... No, I can just pistol whip, so... That kind of sucks. So one thing about this game is kind of weird is that depending on the level you are, you just get different equipment. I didn't have Cam Spy or Data Uplink before, but I just kind of got them in the elevator. I guess maybe it was in like her fanny pack, you know, perfect fanny pack dark, and she's just like, yeah, I'll take them out now. Now's the time. You know, fair enough. Some of the guys' reaction times are a little slow, but that's okay. I'm a little slow, so, you know, makes sense. It'll all balance out. This is probably the super radioactive isotope room. Yeah, Jojo. Get out, Joe.
Use the Cam Spy.
Get out, Jojo! I'm doing it. It was pretty cool as a kid. I was just like, whoa, neato. As I want to do. Objective 1. Excellent. Alright, Cam Spy, you are now sent to die. Hopefully you're uploading those to the IX cloud or whatever the fuck Microsoft's calling it.
I don't believe it!
I don't believe it, a woman! I don't understand! How can there be a woman? It's crazy. So remember the alternate fire of this is like a weird lock-on thing? It's follow lock-on. It was never super useful. I guess there, you know, it could be useful, but I don't remember it doing that much. I'm gonna do something cooler. Alright, do that. Punch. Disarm. Let's see if disarm works. It did not work! Punching does not work! Diplomacy has failed! What you got? Ooh, the K7 Avenger. Yeah, this is a nice little assault rifle. What was its thing, though? I don't actually remember. Threat detector. So it would tell you when there were secret bombs around. It feels good to fire. It would tell you if there's secret bombs or if there's like proximity mines. Like if you threw down a dragon, for example. I don't know if you lose or anything if you kill that guy. I don't want to. I mean, I want to a little bit because he's working for Datadyne. But yeah, like if you threw down the dragon as a proximity mine, which I thought was just such an amazing trap, especially in multiplayer. But this would reveal if those were so a K7 Avenger is always really good just for that alone, because I remember it being a decent weapon just to shoot. All right, I think we're headed this way. Oh, you know us by the trail of dead. Well, these dead motherfuckers. All right, I think we're looking pretty good. Oh yeah, this little robot. He helps. He's a good robot, but I need him to come the other way. You clean up all this mess. Look at this guy. Just go right through him. That's okay, too. It's just a nice little touch, you know. You might miss it at first and be like, what the hell? Intruder alert. Intruder alert has killed me. What the fucking Terminator, that guy. It looked really scary. The way he was shooting his gun. Alright, that took care of that. I heard a weird noise in my room. I wasn't really a fan of it, so I turned around just as that was happening. Data uplink. See, Games Bond gadgets. Games John. Notice some frame rate dips. Auto gun. There you go. That actually helped. It's a K7 Avenger. I'm totally wrong about you. You can do the job quite well. You guys have got to kill the auto guns. They're strong guns. The K7 Avenger, my only friend. He will help. Nope. There you go. Good stuff. Johnny does a lot of flippy whippy shit, just kind of like moves around like that, like a cat.
Dr. Carroll, are you here?
Well, did you say to come out?
Yes, all clear. What? You're...
Very professionally done, my dear. But there's no time to waste. You must leave.
So it's a floating laptop with eyes that look like it's from like a L'Oreal or like makeup commercials. So that's fucking weird. Yeah, go in there, weird floating computer. It's Peter Molyneux's revenge!
Lights out.
All he said was, it's lights out. Okay, this is, yeah, night vision. This is what you gotta do. And now suddenly your Falcon has a scope on it, because your Falcon has a scope on it. I don't know, this guy can't see me, I guess. So I'm gonna shoot him in the neck. You know, I don't know if he'd be able to scream when he's been shot in the neck, but it's good enough. Alright, be careful, weird computer. I have to turn you to the Best Buy Geek Squad if you get fucking killed. Can we just go through the front door? It's right here. The door is locked. The glass is locked. Is Tempur-Pedic glass? I don't know. I feel like I could have shot through it. Alright, we're going to the 85,000th floor. Oh shit. Where we're going to gain lots of weird accents, some funky character models, and satisfying gunplay. Hope you're ready, Dr. Carroll. Maybe a reference to something that I don't know. I think there's like some a different enemy type around here somewhere. I remember. Oh, that's the one. Xenia on a top. Ooh. Oh yeah. The double blast. The shotgun I remember being pretty good. Maybe not the best, but cool. I used to use this in multiplayer a lot. I used to, I mean, I wouldn't use it tons, but I'd always try to grab it. Oh shit. We turned off the lights. Get fucked. Sandra's bodyguards have been defeated. So I guess I'm doing it. I don't need the guy to There he is. Hey, everything worked out alright. Alright, here you go.
Keep the jump ship waiting. Get back to the land.
I'm trying, Mr. Carrington, but I got a stupid fucking iMac. That's shit. iMac? I don't know. iBook? I don't know what they call it anymore. Oh shit. Here we go. Alright, I didn't need to stress.
Something I can do for you, old woman.
Oh!
Immediately. You don't know what you're doing.
Yes, I do. I'm leaving.
One more chance. Give it back. And you could come and work for me.
Sorry, gotta shoot.
Fuck that. Yeah, she killed the bodyguards, because that's what the mission objective said.
You must get the sapient back. We cannot proceed without it.
I know that.
Whoa.
I also know.
Oh,
that
Mr. White or Mr. Blonde, Dr. Blonde White. So yeah, that was a little rough with the AI, but maybe they planned it so that you can get through without it. I remember as a kid, like, oh, I had to go with them, but you know, let me know in the comments how wrong I am. I usually am. Alright, it's the actual mission too. Carrington Institute.
Dark, mission log 18.
I remember liking this level a lot.
Last night, we got a call from Cassandra DeVries. A Datadyne team have taken Daniel Carrington hostage at his private villa.
Oh, someone fucked up.
And they say they will spare his life in exchange for the AI. Unfortunately, we don't have it. Daniel and Dr. Carroll were at the villa to discuss matters of mutual interest. It looks like Daniel found a way to hide Dr.
So
Carroll
Carrington had his romantic weekend getaway with the floating sentient computer. I was about to say sapient.
This time, it's not just my life on the line.
There's like 80,000 lives on the line, which is a lot of lives. Yeah, look at that texture. That's amazing. Oh, that weird frame rate on it. Just, you know, this is a cool flip. I think I get like a sniper rifle here. It's cool. Nice. Can I zoom in more than this? I can't remember. I don't think. I mean, it's a pretty decent zoom. Yeah, it's going up all the way at 4 out of 4 magnification. So I guess that's it. What a neat level. Look at that stretchy ass water texture. That's I like that. What else I got? I got an R tracker. No idea what that is. I'm sure it'll come into use later. I also really remember liking the Carrington Institute multiplayer map. Kind of forget a lot about it. I remember there was a lot of verticality. Wow! Look at this nerd shit. It's to look up at the sky to see if we can find any space babes. Alright, so yeah, sniper rifle has its uses here. Try to remember this level, and I don't remember I remember you get into the villa and there's lots of glass to break and things. Picked up a shield. That's basically hell, so that's good. I remember there being like a whole wine cellar, and I remember this opening bit kind of don't have that much memory of it, but it's cool though, you know. And he's thinking about how he's going to rejoin his wife and kids and finally give up working for Datadyne and how evil they are. Oh well. Kiss your kids goodnight. Alright, I gotta turn power on to the wind generator. Because there's those stupid wind turbines outside. They're not stupid. They have a function. I'm just saying. They're kind of stupid, you know. Cooling systems have been activated. and power systems have been hacked. So Carrington closed these down by shutting these buttons, and I just like slam my fists against them until it works. So I don't know how much I really did. Or is it, there it is. So slam my headbutt this button. Headbutt this button. Windmill has been reactivated. So that does something. It helps out. It helps out, you know. Door key, never mind. It's a good thing I shot that dude in the face and ass.
Sir,
There you
you're
go.
injured.
No, Joanna, I'm okay. But those Datadyne thugs made me tell them where I'd hidden Dr. Carroll. Only I'd held out for a few minutes more.
Aren't you like
It's not your fault.
a
sir.
secret agent?
I should
Shouldn't
be
you?
quicker.
Don't blame yourself, Joanna. Dr. Carroll told me that he expected this to happen. Actually, when they recaptured him, the Datadyne team got overconfident and let slip a few facts when they thought I was unconscious.
You know, due to me crying and screaming.
Chicago, Illinois tonight. I want you to be there, but that doesn't leave you a lot of time to get ready.
She's already
Won't be
there.
a problem, sir. So, did Dr. Carroll have any useful information for you?
No.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh.
He certainly did. And I'll brief you when you're on your route to Chicago. We might still be
Chicago.
able to help him, even after those butchers remove his personality. He thinks they'll keep a copy of it in a safe place. About time I called in some friends to deal with Datadyne.
Like the ICP? Who are you gonna call to help out? So this level, you know, pretty Blade Runner-esque. It's in Chicago, but you're kind of in like a Chinatown. It's pretty cool.
Is attending, or what they didn't come. By the time you get out, the help I requested should have arrived.
New Chicago PD, but also
Who
PD
is
like
this
Perfect
help
Dark.
you keep referring to?
Never mind.
Time for radio silence. Good luck.
Hey, you got a cool outfit change. How you gonna? You're not gonna be able to pass this job. You can't. You're crazy. Ah, she did it. Just punch everything. No one can stop you. Just punch everyone. All right, this is gonna turn into a punch-only run. Punch only. Ah, it's down. Oh shit. So that was Perfect Dark. Still really good. Still really fun. I mean, you know, I'm assuming a lot of that has to do with playing on a Xbox 360 pad. It definitely helps. The game not running like shit also really helps. But, you know, I even played the N64 original, like, I want to say a couple of years ago. And once you get used to everything running like molasses, going through the N64, it's still really good mission design. It's still really awesome music, very atmospheric. So, any other first-person shooters you'd like to see me play that are not Armorines Project Swarm? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do for you.